thank you so much, everyone, for joining me at my free charcuterie workshop, where we will be learning the art of charcuterie making. Now, over the next 30-ish minutes or so, we'll be learning about 4 creative salami styling techniques to help take your boards to the next level, especially around the holidays. What better time to host this workshop, right? Enjoy. So my name's Carissa, for those of you who may not know me, but before we dive into the meats and the cheeses today, I thought I'd kind of take you back for a second in time to shed some light on who I am and why charcuterie means so much to me. So it all started March 28th, 1994, when a foodie-loving Carissa, as you can see here, was born into a very big Puerto Rican family. Now, growing up, food played such a significant role in how my family came together. Where there was food, there was family, and where there was family, there was always food. And it was at a very, very young age that I learned this concept of food really being at the heart of a home. Now, flash forward to March 19th, 2022. My husband and I had just gotten married on the North Fork of Long Island for any New Yorkers in the house. And as a wedding gift, I received my very first charcuterie book, and I became obsessed. I was cranking out boards left and right, literally using any excuse to make a charcuterie board so I could host people, literally using any excuse to host people so I can make a charcuterie board. And it was at this point in time where I took a step back and I was like, okay, I love these 2 concepts. Is the next step to build a business? Now, many of you may not know this about me, but I do not have a culinary background. I have a marketing background. I have a strategic consulting background. And with that background, I knew that I couldn't just start a business because I wanted to start a business, right? I first needed to prove the concept. So on April 1st, 2023, I launched what I like to call my super secret social experiment. I was hosting my 29th birthday, and I created 2 extra large charcuterie boards that said Happy Birthday Carissa on them. And as my family and friends walked into my apartment, they were greeted with them. But I didn't tell a single soul that it was me that had created them. So they'd walk in, they saw the boards, and they were like, oh my goodness, where did you get these? Are those cheese letters? This is so beautiful. I want one. And all to which I'd say, oh, do you like them? A new charcuterie business just opened up down the street. And what this allowed me to do was collect unbiased feedback from the people that mattered most to me, from my family and friends. Because obviously, if they knew it was me, they'd be like, oh, it looks so good, even if they hated it, right? So for the entirety of the birthday, I just kind of, took a step back, listened here, listened there to all the feedback. And at the end of the gathering, I came clean. I told my family and friends, and we all collectively decided that it was time to start a business. The very next day, April 2nd, 2023, I grabbed the social media handles, I pushed my website live for the first time, and Vision Boards Charcuterie was born. Now, what is Vision Boards Charcuterie, you might be asking yourself? So Vision Boards Charcuterie is what I like to call a charcuterie experiences company. I create custom boards. Now, many of you may have found me from Instagram, where I love to get creative and, create custom boards and play around. And it's so fun for me to do that. But I create custom boards. I host intimate workshop experiences such as this one. And more recently, I developed a line of on-demand charcuterie courses. Now, these charcuterie courses are the only charcuterie courses designed to transform ordinary charcuterie lovers like me and like you into extraordinary charcuterie artists. Now, in these courses, I take you through my step-by-step board building and cup creating processes for you to use, leverage, and make your own for the people that you love. Now, we're about to dive into the salami styling, but I just want to give a quick sneak peek of my 2 signature courses, Boards Made Easy and Cups Made Easy, because at the end of these courses, these are the exact boards and the exact cups that we actually build together. And I just want to highlight this quick review. Your course was amazing. I loved the high energy and the small details you put into this program. I've bought other programs in the past from other people, but none compared to yours. And hearing that literally just lit up my heart. It truly made my day. Now, I've been in this business for about 1.5 years now. And there are 2 key things about this industry that not many people talk about, but we do not gatekeep here. I'm going to give it to you straight. Are you guys ready? First and foremost, you can save 50% or more by making your own charcuterie at home. So what does this mean? This means that if you go to your local charcuterie caterer and you buy a board that costs you $100 from them, you can create the same exact board at home for $40 to $50. So imagine how much you would save around the holidays if you're creating these boards at home. And trust me, if I can make them, you can make them too. That's going to be the theme of this workshop. If I can do it, you can do it too, because I'm not special. So that's the first thing. You can save up to 50% by making your own charcuterie, which is what we're going to learn. The second thing is there is nothing that lights up a room quite like charcuterie does. Now, I make charcuterie, as I mentioned before, because I find it therapeutic and I find it to be an art form. I love the process of kind of piecing everything together, but I more so make charcuterie for the people that I love, for my family and friends, because there is nothing like walking into a crowded room of people that you know and seeing all of their faces start to light up and the excitement. That's like, oh my gosh, did you make a charcuterie board? Like, you made this? This is incredible. It lights them up. It lights you up because you're the one that made it. And I truly want everyone to have that feeling. Because here's the thing. Charcuterie is so much more than just meats and cheeses slapped on a platter and we call it a day, right? Charcuterie is a centerpiece. It's a focal point. It's a beautiful place of convergence, and it plays such a significant role in how people gather. It really does all tie back to what was ingrained in me 30 years ago. And so at the end of this workshop, I hope you are excited to show off your new salami styling skills. And you know, I love when you guys tag me and DM me and send me the boards. Like, I love seeing that. But more importantly, I hope you feel inspired to recreate vision boards at home, inspired to watch your family and friends' faces light up while they see your beautiful professional spread that you put together. So let's get started and stay tuned, guys. I have a big announcement incoming at the end of this workshop. I think you're going to love it and you're not going to want to miss it. So let me pull down my slides. All right, can everyone see me and hear me? Let's go ahead and dive on into our 4 creative salami styling techniques. Now I have a big old marble platter here. It's very heavy. Okay, so today we are going to learn 4 different techniques. Now, what I love about salami styling is it really draws the eye in to your charcuterie board. When bumped up against all of these classic charcuterie ingredients, it really just, it creates a juxtaposition and creates a wow moment on your board. So for the purposes of today, we're gonna learn 2 different salami rivers that you guys can start putting on your boards. And we're gonna learn 2 different salami roses using these cute little mini dipper cups. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to learn 4, but as a thank you for staying until the end of this workshop, you're all going to receive a complete free salami styling guide that shows 3 additional salami styling techniques. So you guys are going to walk away with learning 7 new ones, but there are so many more. I can probably list 20 off the top of my head. And that also makes salami styling really special because it's so incredibly versatile. So let's dive into our first salami river. So we're going to be learning 2, one of which, the second one that we're going to be learning, is definitely a little bit more advanced. So give yourself grace. Now, what I love about salami rivers is we're all about creating beautiful moments on and off the board at Vision Boards Charcuterie. That's the mission. So where I can really create these wow moments for the people that I love to do that. And a salami river creates an incredible opportunity and backdrop for customization on your board. So what does that mean? That means maybe you've seen some of my boards that actually have cheese text, like out of letters stamped out of cheese. Your salami river then creates an incredible backdrop to actually spell out a phrase like "Happy Birthday, Carissa" from the board that I made on April Fool's Day. Or if you're creating a board for a wedding, you can put a wedding hashtag on your board. So having the salami river, again, really allows that customization opportunity for the letters and for your theme customization to pop. So let's get into the first salami river. It is pretty straightforward, guys. So to create your salami river, you're going to start with a smaller round of salami. I have a hot calabrese here, but you can also use an Italian dry salami. The biggest thing to note is that it does need to be a smaller round, not really like that deli salami that you find, like a Genoa. It needs to be smaller. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first piece of salami and I'm going to fold it in half, just like this. And I'm going to fold it in half again. Okay, so it's gonna kind of create this like right triangle here. To build upon the river, you are just going to continue to do this same exact thing. You're going to fold your second salami in half, and then you're going to fold it in half again. So you have the same exact piece, but then you're just going to stack them on top of each other, just like that. And again, I'm just going to continue to build. Fold in half again, and we stack. Fold, fold, stack. FFS. We can think of it that way. So again, my fourth piece, fold and stack. And as you can see, the salami river starts to get bigger and bigger and longer and longer. And you can have this actually running throughout the middle of your board. I love to, I'm sure you've seen, I love to create kind of those circular boards. So I actually like to outline my board a lot of the time with salami rivers. But again, you're just going to fold, fold, stack. And it's going to continue to build, as you can see. But on your board, and again, it would be bumped up against all of these other ingredients that are kind of keeping it as, that are kind of acting as barriers to keep it in place. Because as you can see, if I let it go, it's going to kind of fall apart. And you don't want that. So on your board, it looks so nice, just kind of daintily placed. And then you can add your cheese text. And it really, again, just creates this beautiful wow moment. So that's the first salami styling that we're going to do. First salami river. Now the second one is similar, but it's a little bit more complicated. So the second one, you're going to do the same exact thing to begin. You're going to take your round of salami, you're going to fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it in half again. And again, you have that little right triangle right in front of you. Now, with the second piece, you're going to do the same thing. I promise it's going to get a little different in just a second. You're going to fold it in half with your second hand, fold it in half again. Now, instead of stacking them like we just did, instead of doing this, because we already learned this, right? You're actually going to interlock them together. Now, I love to call this salami styling technique like a salami chain, because you're essentially creating, these are your links in the chain. So in order to interlock them, you're going to kind of face them together and then make them kiss and interlock them that way. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time, and then I'm going to build upon it so you can see what it looks like. Instead of doing this, instead of laying on top, I am going to face them together and interlock them. Can everyone hear me? I want to make sure that no one's having like connection issues. And if you are having connection issues, I recommend definitely Xing out and coming back in. Normally that helps. Okay, so to build upon my little salami links, I am going to then take another piece of salami and I'm going to fold it in half again. And then I'm going to link it into the existing chain. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Stephanie. And it's going to continue to build. So as you can see, the more links that you add to the chain, the longer the chain gets. And this, similar to our first salami styling technique, also creates an incredible backdrop for the customization. I tend to lean towards liking this salami styling technique better. It's a bit more unique. Not many people incorporate them on their board. So this is a little hidden secret that you guys are learning. But okay, so to build upon the chain, we have 3 pieces here right now. I'm going to take 4th piece. I fold it in half. I fold it in half again. Okay? And then I am going to loop it. Oop, it's upside down. Okay. I'm going to continue to build out that chain, just making sure that they are all hooked together. And then obviously you want to build the chain or your salami river as long as needed to create your salami styling technique, to create your customization. Because if you're writing happy birthday, Carissa, on your board, you need your salami river to be long enough to be able to hold those letters. So I don't want to give like a recommended amount of salami for you guys because it will vary across boards. But yeah, this is the second technique. So again, a little bit more advanced, but it really is so beautiful on your board. And then when you put it down and picture it 4 times the length, it really, again, just draws in the eye and creates this incredible, incredible moment on the board. So those are the 2 salami rivers that we're going to learn today. Next, we are going to learn how to create a salami rose using these little mini dipper cups. Now, you might have heard about salami rose using a wine glass. You might have heard the salami roll up where you don't really need anything at all. And I'm going to give all of that to you guys for staying to the end and joining me in my free salami styling guide. So you'll learn about those too. But for the purposes of today, we're going to learn something a little different. We're going to learn how to create salami roses using this little mini dipper cup. And I get this on Amazon. They're, I think, like chic leaf, charity leaf, one of the leaves offers these little bowls. And not only are they perfect for salami styling and salami roses, but they're also perfect to hold your jams or your honeys, or I've put like little mozzarella pearls in this before. Like they are so, so great on a charcuterie board. So to create our first salami rose, what I'm going to do, yeah, I'd say it's about 2 ounces. 2 ounces. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin to add my small salami into the bowl until the bowl is fully covered in its entirety with salami. I'd say at a minimum, you want to use about 6 pieces. And if you continue to layer them in, that is totally okay too, because the more you layer, the bigger the rose gets. So this is the first step. All I did was simply place the salami into the mini dipper bowl. And then the next thing that I'm going to do to create the middle of my rose, the beautiful part, I am going to lay about 5 pieces of remaining salami on my board in a line, overlapped on a line. Then I'm going to fold the line in half, and I'm essentially going to create a little roll up. So I'm going to fold it in half and then roll it up from one end to the other. And as you can see, guys, this creates the center of our rose. And all I'm going to do is delicately place the rose in the middle. And there you go. There's this beautiful salami rose. Sometimes it needs some finesse to kind of get it locked in without making it fall apart. But how beautiful on a board. So pretty, so nice. So that is the third salami styling technique. Now we have one more. We have one more that we're going to do. Similar, very similar, but this one is definitely a bit more unique. I don't really see this one often, but it does really create this very cool floral effect. I did a board for a bridal shower a couple of months ago, and it was the springtime, and it was just like so perfect because it really created that like bold floral effect. So essentially we're going to do the same exact thing. But instead of just laying our salami across the mini dipper cup like we did before, we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to fold our salami and then place it folded in our cup. So with my next hand, I'm going to fold it. And then I'm just going to continue to build the cup with the folded salami. It's a little hard to show right now, but when it's completely covered, you will see the end result. So again, and I'm facing them all in the same direction. That's another key piece here. So I'm folding the pieces of small salami, and I'm just going to continue to add them to my little mini dipper cup until the cup is covered all around. So we're almost done here. Okay, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Perfect, perfect. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to make the center of my salami rose. So you can't really see it right now, but I promise it's going to look really, really pretty when it's done. So again, might take a little bit of finesse of like kind of making sure it stays in place so it doesn't just like unravel on you. Now I have 4 pieces of salami left. But what I'm going to do is similar to the first salami rose that we did. I am going to line it up, and then I'm going to fold the entire line in half, and then I'm going to roll it on up to create the middle of my rose. And then I'm just going to simply place it and secure it at the middle of this cool kind of spiky, funky salami rose. And it's very cool. Again, it does take some finesse making sure that it is kind of locked in there, but look at how pretty that is. Definitely a little bit different than the first mini dipper cup salami that we learned. Definitely a bit bolder, really draws the eye in. So just keep that in mind if you want to incorporate this styling technique on your board. So those are the 4 salami styling techniques that we're going to walk through today. I'll be taking questions at the end. So if you have questions, feel free to go ahead and drop them in the chat. But let me pull back up on my slides because I have some presents for you guys. All right. So as mentioned, as a huge thank you for being here with me today, you are all going to receive a completely free salami styling guide. If you stay to the end, I'll send it over right after this workshop. And in this guide, again, I walk through 3 different techniques that we did not go through today. So you learned 4, you're gonna learn 3 more, so 7 in total. And again, that's a great part about salami styling. There are so many varieties and techniques that you can incorporate by simply using salami. Now, this is the thing, guys. Salami is one very small piece of the larger charcuterie puzzle, right? Charcuterie is a variety of ingredients, a variety of meats, a variety of cheeses, a variety of fruits and accoutrements, all styled and presented differently. So let's just take a minute to close our eyes and envision a situation where it's the holidays and you create this beautiful professional looking board, and every single ingredient on that board now measures up to your beautifully styled salami. And guys, remember, like when you're making these boards, please tag me, please send them to me via DMs. Like I love, love, love to see it. So let's just take a moment to picture that for the holidays, right? It's perfect timing. Now, I don't share this often. But this is a safe space. I trust you guys. But this before picture is the first charcuterie board that I ever made. Yeah, my husband and I laugh because we're like, the fact that I had him take a picture of this shows that like in the moment, I was so excited about it. I thought it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever made. So these are the boards that I was creating before, and these are the boards that I create now. And as much as I like to think I'm special, the fact of the matter is that I'm not. I do not have a culinary background. We talked about this. I do not have decades and years of experience doing this. The fact of the matter is, with a few staple styling techniques, with the right resources and just a little bit of time, you too can easily go from point A to point B right in time for the holidays. Because here's the truth. If it's possible for me, remember, this is the theme of the workshop. If it's possible for me, it's possible for you too. And that's exactly what I aimed to do with my charcuterie courses, to make it that much easier to go from point A to point B and snip that timeline, because in a matter of 30 minutes to an hour, you look down and holy crap, you made this beautiful professional spread for your family and your friends. Now, I am so excited to announce, you guys might have seen this on my Instagram, but I have recently launched 3 new holiday courses for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And the feedback on them has just been so incredible. So as a huge thank you for being here with me today, I'm so excited to offer 50% off the bundle of all of my courses, all of them, all 3 holiday courses, 2 signature courses for the price of less than 1.5 courses. So by clicking the big green button and using code FALL50, that'll give you 50% off this Charcuterie Made Easy bundle. Now, this includes Board Made Easy, which is my signature boards course, Cups Made Easy, which is my signature cups course, Beautiful Boards, which is my Halloween course, Gobble and Graze. Guys, I cannot wait to show you Gobble and Graze. I'm doing something so cool. We're learning how to create cornucopias out of puff pastry and how to incorporate them on a spread to create this beautiful Thanksgiving centerpiece. Like, it is going to be so freaking cool. I cannot wait to show you the pictures. I'm so proud of it. Ho Ho Hosting, which is our holiday Christmas charcuterie course, 120 video lessons, 30 plus downloadable guides that I poured my heart and soul into. But it's not about these stats, right? It's all about, again, spending the 30 minutes to an hour learning everything you need to know in one shot, where I am with you every step of the way on screen, walking you through every single thing that I know. And again, going from that point A to point B. And at the end of it, being able to look down and say, holy crap, I made this beautiful spread for the holidays that my family and friends are going to be so excited about. Now, not only does this bundle come with 120 video lessons, it does come with direct access to me through the Charcuteries Lounge. So this is a lounge where all charcuterie girlies across the globe that are in the courses can post questions. You can show off your spreads. You can ask, you can engage directly with other charcuterie loving people across the globe. It really is so special in there. All courses include, obviously, a detailed ingredient and materials checklist right at the beginning of the course, because obviously you need to know what you're working with. There is a 7-day refund policy. So if you get in there and you're like, Carissa, maybe this isn't for me, then no questions asked, you get your money back. And you'll also get a certificate of completion when you complete the courses. Now, this is a quick Halloween sneak peek of my Beautiful Boards course. People have been loving it. And the main thing that I want to take home here is there is a tasteful way to incorporate a theme and make it special and elevated without losing the beauty of your board. No tacky boards here. Creating beautiful moments on and off the board. This is a beautiful moment on the board, so that way you can create those beautiful moments off the board. So that's just a quick heads up. Now, for any live purchase that happens in this very, very small window, we're only going to be together for a few more minutes. And as you guys are purchasing, feel free to drop them in the chat. I want to celebrate you and get excited and hyped. But in this very small window, for any live purchase that happens while we are together here right now, I am live with you. You will also receive a completely free Autumn in a Cup ebook. It's the perfect time of year to be making these adorable little pumpkin charcuterie cups. I outline exactly everything that you need to know to create these adorable, adorable little pumpkins. How perfect. So you're getting that completely for free. And you're also getting a completely free 1-hour holiday workshop. So in this holiday workshop, I'm thinking it's going to be around December 19th timeframe, but I'm going to take a poll and see the timing that works for everyone. But in this 1-hour workshop, it's not going to be like this. Like, you're not just learning like 2 salami styling techniques or 4 or whatever. Like, you're going to get a full-on ingredients and materials checklist, and we are going to build a holiday board together from start to finish on this 1-hour workshop. And normally this costs $100, and you're getting it completely for free by purchasing the Charcuterie Made Easy bundle. And again, feel free to drop in the chat when you are purchasing. I'm so excited to see everyone in there. Okay, so again, use code FALL50, click the big green button on your screen, input code FALL50, and not only are you getting 50% off the bundle of all 5 of my charcuterie courses, which includes those 3 holiday courses and 2 signature courses, you're also getting a 1-hour holiday workshop for free, and you're also getting an Autumn in a Cup ebook completely for free as well. All for less than the price of 1.5 courses, which is kind of crazy. We do not discount. Like, this is the biggest discount that I give And one thing to know, as we get closer and closer to each holiday, like as we get closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas and so forth, the price of the courses will increase. So this actually will be the lowest price point that you'll be able to join. With the highest bonuses, right? The highest bonuses. So I don't want to spend a lot of time going through this slide. There's a lot going on, obviously, but I just want to highlight, I could never figure out why I couldn't get my charcuterie boards to look good. But based on the tips from Carissa, it was so easy and turned out beautiful. And that is what it's all about, right? We all have lives. We all have families. Some of you have kids. We all have work deadlines as we get closer and closer to the end of the year. The holidays are stressful. And creating professional, beautiful, extraordinary charcuterie doesn't need to be hard. It can be easy. It could just be a matter of sitting down for those 30 minutes, learning the lessons where I am with you every step of the way. You see my face in the corner, but then you're also getting a bird's eye view of exactly what I'm doing with my hands, of talking you through it. It's like we're there together. Doesn't need to be hard. It can be easy, especially around the holiday. And that is what I'm trying to do here. I created the resources that I wish I had for all of you because I want to make it as easy and attainable as possible. So again, I'm wrapping up in just a few short minutes here. If you use Fall 50, it'll take 50% off my Charcuterie Made Easy bundle. It includes 5 courses for less than the price of 1.5. It includes my signature Boards Made Easy course, my signature Cups Made Easy course, my Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas courses, all for 50% off. So I also do want to pop up one more offer here because some of you at this point in time might say, wait, but I already have Boards Made Easy and Cups Made Easy. Can I just get the holiday courses? And so this bundle that I have up here right now, if you click the big green button, it is just the 3 holiday courses. So that's also 50% off if you want to move forward with just the holiday courses. So this is Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And again, as we get closer and closer, the price points of these courses are going to increase. Yay, Sandra got the courses. Woo, woo. Love to hear it. I love to see it. Okay, so I get a lot of questions about inserting a coupon. So if you have a coupon, click the big green button and then click Have a Coupon. Let me put back the Charcuterie Made Easy offer in case that's what you guys want to see. So click the big green button and click Have a Coupon, and then you can insert Fall 50 in that area and hit apply, and that will automatically take 50% off your courses, and you can get started right away. Okay, so now's the time that we get to ask ourselves, right? Are you ready to feel more confident and less stressed about entertaining, especially around the holidays, guys, especially around the holidays? Are you ready to create a jaw-dropping display for family and friends? And watching everyone light up in happiness and seeing their reactions to something that you made, something that is just so incredibly special, especially around the holidays. Like, what a great opportunity to switch up some of the routine kind of appetizers and some of the routine things we do by presenting this beautiful board that you can make in a matter of minutes. Are you ready to save time and money on hosting? Guys, based on the stat that I gave, saving them up like more than 50%, think of how much money you would save if instead of buying a charcuterie board every single time for every single holiday, like we have a lot of holidays coming up. Like, what if you just made them yourselves? What if you made the same professional board yourself? Like, ask yourself that for a second. And are you ready to be the go-to charcuterie girly at parties? Because let me tell you, it's a great feeling. It's a great thing to be. Great thing to be. If you are ready for all of this, I invite you to join me in my charcuteries courses. Discount code FALL50 to take 50% off all of my courses. Now, some frequently asked questions. How long will they have access to the courses? How does lifetime access sound? How does it sound? Because you will always have access to the courses and the materials. So if you want to get on in there, start diving in, complete Boards Made Easy, that is great. I love to hear it. I love to see it. Beatrice just purchased. Yay! I'm so excited to see you in the courses, Beatrice. So If you want to knock it all out in one shot, be my guest. I love that for you. However, if you're hosting next weekend, the following weekend, if you're hosting for the holidays, if you're hosting next year, and you're like, okay, what did she say again? What did Carissa say again? Like, and you want like a little refresher, these courses, you have access to them. So one-time investment, and you will forever have access to all of these courses. Will I know which ingredients and materials to use? Yes, absolutely. That's the most important part. All materials and ingredients are clearly outlined at the beginning of the course, so you can build your board and create your cups alongside the videos with me. And the one thing that I will say as well is the way that the course is organized is by styling technique. So again, let's say you get in there and you want to go forth and conquer the entire course and knock it out in 30 minutes to an hour. But if down the line, you're like, okay, wait, I want to practice my brie styling skills, or I want to incorporate this really cool styling technique that Carissa showed me in the courses, where do I find them? Every single course video is actually organized by styling technique. So it's a matter of clicking on the video for brie pinwheel or whatever it might be, watching the 2-minute video where we walk through it together. And again, the purpose of my layout here and everything that I created in these courses is exactly what I would have wanted if a few years ago, before I got to this point, because I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for everyone. What if I have allergies? Each course comes with an easy ingredient exchange download, which outlines easy ingredient swaps across the board. So if you have allergies, feel free to reference this downloadable guide. So again, use code FALL50 for 50% off all 5 courses, and that'll bring the price to less than the price of 1.5 courses. You'll also get a completely free 1-hour holiday workshop and a completely free mini pumpkin ebook. All right, so that brings me to the end of my slides. I'm going to take a look at the chat right now and see if there are any questions. Beatrice purchased. Yes, Myra, do you want me to pop up the offer for just the holidays? Let me go ahead and do that. So you have that. Okay, popped up holidays made easy for anyone that just wants access to those 3 courses without the signature courses. The size of the bowls were 2 ounces, about 2 ounces. And again, in my courses, I link off to everything that I use, everything that you need. And that I'm using in the courses in terms of like Amazon links and things that I'm like, you have everything in front of you, one-stop shop. Quick. Yay, Emily got the courses. I'm so excited to see you in there, Emily. I'm so excited. Guys, like the holidays are really right around the corner. Like what better time? What better time to invest in yourself, to level up the charcuterie? That's going to like bring up the vibe of all of these holiday gatherings. Like imagine how special that's going to be when your family and friends and they see your beautifully presented spread right in front of them. It really, again, it just warms my heart. I get the chills when I think about it. Gloria, 2 ounces. Kimberly, I think I ordered them last time. If they're already on my dashboard, I'm good, right? Yeah, I would double check because again, in this window is going to be the best kind of value, the cheapest amount in price. So if you don't have them and you want to opt in, I would just double check before we go ahead and hop off. Okay, Sandra got the courses. Yes, I'm impressed by everything I just learned. I'm running to get it right now. Beatrice, this is so sweet. Oh, I just took a screenshot of that. How was the workshop, guys? Did you enjoy it? Like I want to hear your feedback. We walked through quite a few different salami styling techniques, and I'm excited to hear what you think about the salami styling guide as well. Okay. I incorporated the salami river and used text, and what I found is no one wanted to eat the pepperoni. They don't want to mess up the text, Kimberly. Okay, that is something that could happen if you are going to incorporate that element of customization. I'd say to leave it be, so that way everyone can have that wow factor. Like you don't want someone like coming in and then just like eating the cheese immediately. Like that's rude. they need to like let it be a moment for everyone. And I think that's what people are trying to do. They don't want to mess up that moment. But it's like once everyone kind of dives in and experiences that wow moment, normally I'm the one. I go in and I just kind of like be the first one to like take apart the cheese text, because if I don't do it, no one will, and then it'll just kind of sit there. So definitely take the first step. I've found that works for me at events that I make charcuterie for. Okay, amazing. So let's take a look. Any more questions? Missed this, Virginia. I'm sorry. There is going to be a replay. If you want to watch the replay, available for 48 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, I think. I'm so sorry if you hear my dog in the background. She wants to be involved and she's not allowed to be. Okay. Floor, hello. Which link is a good one to get the mini pumpkin ebook? So let me go ahead and pop up the Charcuterie Made Easy offer. I know we were emailing about this ahead of time. But if you want to go ahead, these are all 5 courses, and as included in this bundle, you'll get a mini pumpkin ebook, and you'll also get access to that 1-hour holiday workshop in Charcuterie Made Easy. So that is up there right now. Myra got the holiday bundle. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Beatrice, love that second rose style you created. Hadn't seen it. Yeah, it's definitely more of a unique style. I don't see many boards have that. So when you incorporate them on your boards, everyone's going to be like, whoa, where did you learn this? I want to learn it too, which is like the best feeling ever. All right, guys, I think we went through all of the questions. We are a little over. So let me know. Again, right now, we're going to start wrapping up, but if you're on the fence, I'd say that this is the best opportunity and time to get into Charcuterie Made Easy. Also, one thing that I want to share, if you are on the fence, one thing about this bundle is, Beatrice, you're the best. This is literally like making my heart so happy. Thank you for the amazing feedback. It really makes my day. The one thing that I will say, if you are in that Charcuterie Made Easy bundle, I love creating courses, guys. Like, we're not stopping at Christmas. Eventually, when if I release New Year's or what's another one, Valentine's Day down the line, or St. Patrick's Day, or any of the summer holidays, like Memorial Day, July 4th, like as I create holiday courses, you are already in the bundle. So they get added to the bundle. Price goes up for everyone else. Price stays the same for you. You already paid for it. You're already in it. Done deal. Gloria, the bowls are right. Yeah. Okay, Gloria, so the bowls are 2 ounces. Sorry, I want to go back and make sure that I had your question right. So 2 ounces. Feel free to email me separately too. I can go ahead and like grab the link for you and drop it. Or you know what? Let me grab the link now. I have a ton of questions in this chat about this bowl. Let me grab the link for you guys. Okay, mini dipper cups. Let's see. Chic leaf. Okay, there we go. Grabbed it really quick. I don't want to make this recording too long for people that are tuning in to the replay, but here you go. So these are the link to the exact bowls that I used today in today's presentation, if you want to use them as well. Yay, Minty, I got the bundle. I'm so excited to see you in there. Yay, Gloria. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you everyone for being here. So, I mean, if there are no more questions and no more last minute purchases, again, guys, like I'm wrapping it up. Once we're done, we're done. Because the live gift with purchases are only available if you purchase while we are here together live. So I think we're all set. I'm going to start my little close down spiel. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me today. It is an honor to get to spend this time with you. And again, I cannot wait to see all of the beautiful boards, the beautiful moments, beautiful cups that you create during this season. It really is just so special to be able to hang out with you all. And as you know, please tag me in all the things. Tag me on Instagram. Feel free to shoot me an email. I love hanging out with you all. So thank you, and have the most amazing day. Bye.